YouTube? It's your boy Dennis, and I have really high anxiety this morning. Show you the face of anxiety. This is what anxiety looks like, and it's really high, and let me tell you why. So I have a routine I do every morning. I get up, I take my wife to work, I buy a coffee, I come home, I use the bathroom, I take a shower, I cook myself breakfast. But before I go out, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I let my dog out, my micro exotic miniature American bully. I let her out, Faith. I let Faith out. I check on the pup, Michael, my son, my partner. He checks on Hope. Hope's in his room. Hope, basically, he adopted Hope. He loves Hope. So Hope's in his room. So he's basically takes all responsibility for Hope in the morning, and I take care of the other two dogs. But my back is hurting, so I asked him to feed and water Faith for me this morning because her cage is on the bottom and I got to bend over. So I let her out. Everything is fine. I let her back in. I asked him to feed her, and I take my wife to work, and then my son leaves for school. I come home. I'm alone, so I walk in. I walk past the dogs because I have to use the bathroom at this point. I really got to go. Number 2, poopsies. So I got to go. So part of the problem with the medicine I'm on, it constipates me. And I mean, y'all don't need to know all my business, but when I got to go, I got to go. So I run in the bathroom, I grab my towel. So my plan is use the bathroom, take a shower, boom. I do that. So I take a shower, I get dressed. I come in the living room, and I think I hear panting. So I walk over, and I can't tell where the panting's come from. I don't see nobody panting, right? I happen to look down, and it's rainy out today. It's overcast, so it's dark in my living room. I don't have no lights on. As you can see, it's kind of, well, camera's gonna brighten it up, but it's dark in here. My Faith, who's got the bulldog breathing. She breathes real heavy. She snores when she sleeps. She's laying on her side. She's not moving, but I don't hear her snoring. And her pillow is black. So I'm looking, and it's hard for me to see. And I'm like, why is she not snoring? Hold up. Why is she not moving? Hold up. Why has her food not been eaten? So, now I'm my anxiety's at 12, like out of 10 is blasted up. So I rip the cage door open, and I smack her in her head, and it's like, are you dead? Are you dead? And after like the second smack, she just looks at me like, are you serious, dude? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I just, it blew my anxiety way up. It blew my anxiety way up. Now I'm super stressed. So I'm sitting in front of my fish tank. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. That's just how my morning started. What I want to talk to you about is my son called me the other day and said, Pops, I need to ask you a question, to be honest with me. This guy called me, wants to use my stud dog. Now, my son has a very nice American bully. He's off Frankie the Freak, which is a Lucky Luciano's son, who's a Dax son. So he's like a great grandson of Dax, direct, off like champion show dogs and top quality breeders. Anybody that keeps standards know who Lucky Luciano is, should know who Frankie the Freak is, and Lou is a son of Frankie the Freak. Guy calls up, yo, can I use your stud dog? I said, okay. So I got the money. So, oh, that's cool. What are you breeding her to? My son asked. Dude got like a 90-pound bully that looks like a pit bull. Now, if you're a breeder, you shouldn't be breeding any dog that has more than one major flaw. Like if it has an underbite, that's fine. If it has easy-wasted feet, that's fine. If it has a roach back or high rear or whatever the defect is, if it has one defect, you can breed away from that. Like a half a tail, missing tail, whatever. You can breed away from that. Some people actually like defects. Elbows, tails missing, whatever. Me, I don't. Personally, I like this standard dog. the standard look. So he calls up me, says, yo, want to breed your dog? I got the money. I got this 90-pound bully. Sends the picture. Dog looks whack. Looks like a pit bull. Calling me, asking me what I'm going to do. I said, well, what is the dude saying? So the dude's saying he wants to breed to the dog because she's a come-up dog. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Because I have. So what these dudes are doing is, now my situation is I try to buy Faith from a reputable breeder, a big-time breeder, country-made bullies, Rick Gomez. I couldn't afford her. So I did a payment plan. And after like 8 or 9 months, my man calls me and says, hey, bro, you still ain't finished paying off the dog. Go ahead and send me $500 for the shipping, and I'll ship the dog to you, and then you just owe me a pup back. Because, you know, financially I was struggling, but I didn't want a lesser quality dog. I wanted a high quality dog, and I was trying to pay the payments on, you know, a high quality dog. But I just don't have money like that. But I knew if I was going to get a dog, it was going to be a high quality dog, a breeder quality dog. Well, anyway, these dudes, because they don't have the money, $5,000, $10,000, whatever these dudes are asking for the dogs that they want, they go out and buy these pet quality dogs that shouldn't be breeders. They try to get people like my son to breed their high quality males to the dog, right? Then they'll sell the puppies, because it's hard to judge puppies as puppies. They'll sell these puppies as top quality bullies, like $1,500, whatever. They'll get $1,500, whatever, for the pups. But that's not the point. They're selling people, you know, dream. They're selling people inferior dogs, and they know it because they're trying to gather the money to go buy a Merle Frenchie or a Merle Bully or an exotic bully that costs $5,000. So now they're calling these dogs come-up dogs. So instead of getting the money some other way, working for it, whatever, they're trying to flip dogs or hustle dogs. And people, and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I think it's bullcrap. I think it's bullcrap. I think anytime you breed a dog you know you shouldn't breed, you're wrong. And I don't care who you are. And then you want to sell the puppies to people. Now, okay, you pet home the dogs, that's one thing. You're selling $500 puppies or whatever. I still don't agree with it. Because those dogs are walking around, people are asking, what kind of dogs are those? They're American bullies. Oh, these are American bullies. They're ugly dogs. They don't look right. They give the breed a bad name. Even if you're selling pet quality dogs, you should have a standard, bro. It's like, come on, man. You got come-up dogs now? What they're calling come-up dogs? Because they can't afford a real dog, or they can't afford a dog right off the rip, and they can't find a breeder that'll work with them. They're not trustworthy, or whatever the reason may be. People just don't trust anybody these days anymore. And then you got a come-up dog. You breeding come-up dogs. So of course I told my son, bro, I know you. I don't know your situation, right? But all money ain't good money. You got a good stud dog. People gonna be walking around with fucked up looking dogs saying, excuse the language, messed up looking dogs saying, oh yeah, they're off flip the script luwak. And it's gonna give your stud bad name because Lou is producing his butt off right now. Like Lou has he's got like 5 litters on the ground, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more or whatever that I don't know about or whatever. But I have a puppy off of Lou. I have a puppy off my son's breeding program, and I have a high standard. And Lou meets the standard. My son's females, they meet the standard. They're breed quality dogs. Okay, so I'm proud to own a dog off my son's program. Flip the script. And he gifted me the dog because he knew I couldn't afford one. I wasn't going to ask him for one. So he knew it. He was like, man, look, Dad, look, you always looked out for me. I got this dog, love of the dogs from you, blah, blah, blah. Here, boom, get right. You know what I mean? Get you a dog. He gave me a come-up dog, or a high-quality come-up dog. These dudes got new phrases now, bro. Okay? They're not calling them train wrecks. Train wrecks is what they are. They're calling them come-up dogs. Pet quality dogs that shouldn't be bred. They're breeding them, selling people bully puppies, and then when the bully puppies grow up, they go from the Cinderella to the Wicked Witch of the West. They just don't look right. And I think it's wrong. I think it's bull BS. I think if you can't afford a high quality bully, you have to work something out some other way. Not making come up dogs, not breeding raggedy dogs. Mommy, you're alive, right? This is the dog. This is my baby. I thought she was KO because she's, she's 4 years old now, almost 4. People say, I mean, she's really healthy, and people say, oh, exotics don't live, blah, blah, blah. But I know where she came from. I know she was bred well. I know the blood that's in her. And I know I expect her to live 9, 10, 12 years. I really do. And I expect my mommy here to live long, too. But, yeah, come up, dogs, y'all. Come up, dogs. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about come up dogs. Am I wrong? If my subs start going down, then I'm going to know that some of my subs have come up dogs. And that's fine. You can hate me for all you want for speaking my mind. But, I just don't believe in come up dogs. I don't believe that you should breed dogs that are unbreedable. That shouldn't be bred. People call me all the time and ask me, "Can I breed? I know you're down on I know you ain't got no money, basically, because I don't. I'm disabled right now, and I'm not even on disability yet. I've been waiting for 2 years of fighting my case in court and everything, trying to get on disability because I'm a truck driver. And would you want a truck driver with high anxiety and all kinds of issues driving the 18-wheeler behind you and your family on the road? And then have an anxiety or a panic attack, because I am claustrophobic and all kinds of other stuff too, but I don't want to get into all that. I'm just saying, I don't have a lot. My finances are strapped right now. So yeah, I can't. I gotta get out here. I'm gonna try to get the money for her stud fee, but if not, I got a reputable breeder, one of the best breeders on the East Coast, willing to do a putback deal with her next breeding. The dog he's got is an up and coming stud, and he's gonna make his own name in this bully game. And I'm going to breed to him. Either way, I'm going to breed to him. No matter what, I'm going to get a litter off this dog. But I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want nobody to be calling the dude like, oh, you're going to give him a come-up deal. I mean, a come-up deal. Huh? You're going to give him a putback deal. Do me. I don't want to. It's between me and him, basically. So I won't even announce it until after everything is said and done. But, so I got a plan B. My plan A is to come up with $1,500 to breed to this male that's very clean, miniature American bully. I'm not even calling him exotic. He's a miniature American bully. And that's my plan. That's my plan A, is to come up with $1,500 before she comes in the heat. Come up, dogs, y'all. Come up, dogs. Comment below. Let me know. Do y'all have come up dogs? Do y'all sell puppies of pet quality dogs to get your money together to buy other dogs? Come on, y'all. Are y'all part of the come up crew? Comment. Let me know what you think. Are y'all okay with come up dogs? Is y'all okay with breeding come up dogs? Let me know. I need to know. This thing's got my anxiety pumped up. Look, I'm sweating. I'm jacked up. I'm rocking. I'm like, whew. Come up dogs, y'all. Come on, come up dogs. Y'all got come up dogs? Let me know. Let me know. Come up, dogs. YouTube. Like my video. Subscribe. And peace and hair grease.